months away.
I'm loading my bowl right now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Afternoon Delay Open Mic. I am your host, Athena Rodriguez. Welcome to here. I don't. If you are new to the mic, welcome. We just want to reiterate that this is a very distinct open mic, as in you are doing 3 minutes of your choice of a riff topic I choose for you, or 3 minutes of your choice of a improv prompt that I choose for you at random. You are going to be able to interact with anybody that's in the room, including myself, if you need to. If you need 30 seconds to prepare for whatever you want to do, that's fine. And as always, the rules are don't be an asshole to anyone, and especially not to yourself. You're better than that. All right, guys.
Aw.
But talk to the host.
I like my self-defecating humor.
All right, so I have Carrie Cooltrip first. Carrie, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I just got out of Kroger, so that's the perfect time.
Nice.
I miss Kroger.
Yeah,
Did you have a cool trip to
responsible.
Kroger?
Yeah, and I actually walked up here for exercise too.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, what would you like to do today? Improv or riff?
So I do straight riff. You know what I'm saying? I'm off the dome out here, cuz.
I got you. All right. Carrie, you're doing 3 minutes on a riff about hamster cages.
Oh my god. Hamster cages. It's always something so fucking uncanny. So that's so what can I say about them?
You got crows in the background there.
Yeah, it's like I'm in the parking lot.
The crows are heckling you.
Right. It's like honestly, so you know what? I feel like me and the hamster in that cage is actually kind of similar. So when I get a text message from a girl saying, "Come over, I want to have sex," my mind is racing just like the hamster in that damn wheel. It's the same frantic overstimulation. I want to know who invented that. Like, you know how bored you had to be to like invent this like Ferris wheel type contraption for a damn rodent. Like, how come humans don't have that? We don't have a human cage where we can go get high and then be trapped in this wheel. I want to know what I don't know what to even say about this. My thing is, what do the hamsters actually get out of doing that? That's like, have you noticed when they get in there, their little legs, they're going so fast, they're running so fast, going nowhere, and then they come out and then they just flop over because they're dizzy. I think that's how they get high. I think it's a drug for them. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, where in their mind, where are they going in this? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Just like, and then they just like, crazy, man. You know what? I'm gonna get back to the room, man. Thank you. I was like, hamster cages. Thank you.
Whoa. Hell yeah. All right. Thank you, Carrie. That was
I was like, hamster cages.
Yes.
and their little feet are like this.
Their little feet, yeah, they be.
Oh my goodness. All right, I've got Dave Coker next. Dave, are you ready? Is he here?
He might not be here.
I don't see any Dave.
Oh, dang. All right. Well, sometimes that happens here. Sometimes people don't show up. But Ivan's here.
Oh, like that? Dave Cokehead? Fuck you. I was kidding.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
I'm kidding. No. I'm joking. No, I'm so ready. But, as soon as you said Dave Coker, I was already going to make a joke about his name anyway. So the fact that he didn't show up just kind of was a layup. No, I'm ready.
Ivan, what did you want to do? Do you want to riff or have an improv prompt?
Don't make fun of me, but remind me the difference
Okay, so Riff, I just give you a topic to make your jokes about, and the improv
Okay.
prompt, you are the person and you are acting as.
Oh, okay. I'll do riff.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Ivan is Zandra gonna do a set today?
She thought about it. Now I think she's gonna have
Oh,
to.
there she is.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, let her headline. Put her feet to the fire. Make her earn it.
Hey, it is National Women's Day. She got to step up.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit, Dad.
Okay.
All
Ivan,
the women that went through so much shit to give her an opportunity to step up. Come on, man.
all the women who
Just
got
keeps
your-
going. All right.
All right, Ivan, you've got 3 minutes to rip about hand-me-downs.
Oh, you mean my childhood? Sick. So hand-me-downs are weird. There was a whole era of 7th grade where the only denim jeans I owned were my mom's. So 7th grade's weird. So I had like 3 rotating t-shirts that I fucked with. One was a Nirvana shirt. It was the cover of Nirvana's In Utero. And I got it on a goof because like the old man was going to a fucking conference in Seattle. And he was like, all right, kids, what do you want from Seattle? And I was like, a Nirvana shirt. He was like, yeah, sure thing, asshole. I knew I wasn't going to get it. But then my dad shows up from the conference, busts out of the suitcase a Nirvana shirt In Utero cover XL. Other than the fact that it was white, and fat guys shouldn't be wearing white, especially if you're a fat Mexican in the South in the 90s.
You never get more than.
But I did it anyway. So I wore this shirt like every day of my life. And it turns out, I talked to my dad like when I was in my 20s. He only bought me the shirt because he was at a gift store at the airport that had a bunch of Nirvana. It was the 90s, Nirvana everywhere. But my dad is a reproductive physiologist. So he like really appreciated the cover of In Utero, In Uterus. And he's a Mexican doctor in the 90s. So he's like, you know what? The kid might be onto something. We relate. And we related like on some balcony in a hotel in Puerto Rico when I was 24 over a cigarette and like a cocktail. My dad doesn't even drink cocktails. And he's like, I only bought you that shirt because it said In Utero and I thought it was cool. I'm like, motherfucker, I love you. So that was a long way to tell you that's my favorite shirt, right? So, but I only wore shorts. But anytime there was an event like Cub Scouts or some other bullshit, I had to wear jeans. The only jeans that fit me, my mom had these dope Jordache kind of looking jeans, denim. Well, because I was a fat little zilch, only the Velcro fit. So I don't do jeans. But if there's some shit going on at like the middle school, like the track team's getting an award, but I have to be there because my sister has a friend. Those are the jeans. And it's like, Mom, can I get your jeans? Here's the fucking super kicker. My shoes are the Shaquille O'Neal Reebok Shaqnosis, which if you don't remember, are a black and white spiral, the most atrocious shoe ever released by Reebok. All the black kids made fun of me, but they were my friends. So, you take it on the chin because they're making you better. But I wore them with the jeans tucked inside the little fat tongue. So I just looked so cute. It was like the top of my range when it comes to looking cute as a fat little Goldberg, Mighty Ducks looking motherfucker. But so 7th grade, the hand-me-down of my mom's jeans, dude, she would wash them. She was like, I just took them to the store. I'm like, bitch, you better get the goddamn oven. Let's go. I need them tomorrow, sister. So we had a sisterhood of the traveling pants, if you will. And my timer's going up. That's my time, Athena. Thank you.
Wow.
That's funny.
Hell yeah.
That is awesome.
Oh, there it is.
Well,
That was 3 minutes. I feel like you guys grew up with me. What the fuck? I need to write better. Maybe I should just not write ever. A little Lincoln log from Walmart of an act. I should just do this.
yeah, Ivan, I loved it. I used to wear my mom's clothes too because I was chunky and I'm still chunky. Never
You're
mind
beautiful.
right now.
You're fucking gorgeous.
Like-
Me and Sandra both have a crush on you. How does that happen?
She said she was chunky.
Okay.
Hold on. I ain't said shit all day, but black people call that thick, Athena. Get it right. It's not thick. I'm sorry.
With 2 C's
Very
apparently.
chunky, like
Curvy.
cottage cheese. Okay, I've got
Cottage
you
cheese.
next.
You mean Ivan's
Cheese.
favorite cheese?
I literally buy cottage. It's on my grocery list of 7 things on my phone. Cottage cheese, bro. Salt and pepper.
That's
Salt
one
and
thing
pepper,
I
salt
wanna
and pepper.
try.
Salt and pepper
Push it.
here.
Vegan
Dude,
I'm pushing it.
Salt and pepper were in the new
There we go.
Coming to America. So
I'm just writing in my phone Jordache jeans. Like I'm ever gonna remember that again.
Are you ready to take charge of this mic? Or maybe not. Okay, Gio's. Are you there? What's happening? Are you muted?
Joe.
Okay. Oh, yay. All right. Okay. Gio, what would you like to do today?
Riff.
Sweet. All right. All right, Gio.
Uh-oh.
I know. Because it's your writing. All right, Gio, you've got 3 minutes to riff about Disney Plus.
Oh, Disney Plus.
Mhm.
Well, you know, I think that Disney Plus is the nicest way that anybody has tried to take over the world. It's like, you know, overnight they say, hey, look, we got all these really beautiful family-friendly movies. You're going to watch all of them. No, back to back, I can't see. And then we're going to put WandaVision on, and you're going to start it all over again. Disney, I swear, even before this, you know, Disney was that, you know, company that shall not be named, because they were everywhere. You know, and anytime you look at something, it's like, hey, that's Mickey Mouse ears. It's like a girl had her hair up like this. Like, oh, Mickey Mouse ears. It's like you couldn't go anywhere without having some reference to Disney. And now we're in quarantine, and what do we have? We have Disney Plus. Just staring us in the face every night. And then what do? They say, you know what? Since we can't put this in the theater, we're going to take your subscription and make you pay more money to watch these movies right now. Like, you know, the Netflix one night was sleeping very soundly, counting his money to help him go to sleep. The next day, Disney Plus came out, and he's like, "Oh shit!" You know, they say, you know, whenever you're going to invade, the first thing you do is take over the airways. Well, Disney did that successfully, and of course they whitewashed all their older stuff. Dumbo, you know, doesn't have any references to the Crows or some of the Song of the South. All these, they're gone. They're gone. Disney they never existed. You know, it's like that. What's that? The Mandela effect. You know, the Berenstain Bears from, you know, like, those things never existed. It's a figment of imagination. You're just, we would never do that. We're nice people. At least that's what the frozen head of Walt Disney keeps saying. Well, you know, and you have to admit, he's definitely got the money to keep that head going. One of these days, it's going to be Disney Plus. You know, reintroduces this new CEO, Walt Disney. They're a little stiff, but you know, I think he'll be one of those Hall of Presidents characters. How else can I pick on poor Disney? Poor Disney, yeah. I tell you though, I went to Disney's resort once, and I have to admit they had their shit together. It was not a whole new meaning to a Mickey Mouse, you know, a Mickey Mouse outfit. Now, if you think about it, that whole phrase is going to have to be a compliment. Disney Plus is Mickey Mouse outfit. Well, I think that's about it. How am I doing on time?
You're over, but that was good. Thanks.
You did the Disney Plus.
Well,
I did.
That was great.
I've got Paul Kilmer up. Paul, are you ready?
I've always been ready.
Sweet. All right, Paul, what would you like to do?
I'll give you an improv.
You got it. Woo. I used a different pen this time, so now I won't be getting high off these improv prompts.
Oh,
I know. Just have to smoke weed. All right. Oh my God, I already see a lot of writing. Okay, let's see.
Mhm.
Okay, Paul, you are a mad scientist and created a monster. Tell us why your monster is so emotional lately.
Mm.
Listen, guys, when you decide to create life autonomously, sometimes you got to break a couple of eggshells. So I used the hamster braid instead of a real braid. So this thing kind of walks around with a boner all the time. There's nothing I can do about that. I haven't figured out how to teach him to wear clothes. We just walk around and he just has this perpetual boner, you know? And when I say the term boner, I mean it in the most literal form. It is a bone that sticks out of his genitals.
Oh.
I've been using it as a hat rack. Anyway, I think the thing about the term monster is a general term. What kind of monster is this? I needed someone to go to the gas station for me to pick up lottery tickets. But it never brings back the ones I like. So I've just started to staple sticky notes onto it because it doesn't have hands. I haven't worked out hands yet. Listen, when you create life from nothing, sometimes the hand situation's a little weird. So like you kind of know those little dinosaur grabby things that you win at a carnival? I've kind of just duct taped those to its hands. Why it only speaks French is beyond me. So kind of where it do you remember back in the day, does anybody remember Teddy Ruxpin? Because that's what it has for a mouth.
Oh.
Listen, I kind of put this thing together in a flea market. Look, when you create life, like when you and another person have a kid, it doesn't always turn out well. Look at me. I have hands, but I can't really do anything else other than make people laugh. I'll put it to you like this: you laugh at me for the same reason that you like pugs.
Oh jeez.
Now think of a pug, right? Now think of me, and now it's uncomfortable. I forgot to tell you the name of the guy. I call him the Boner because it's French. How much time do I have? Because I'm in character.
20 seconds, but you could go as much as you want.
Okay, no, it's okay. Well, listen, he didn't make it, but I finally did get the scratch off ticket I want. I'm going to be making new life going in the future, but you know, I'm very busy. I'm not busy at all. You guys have a good day.
Woo! I need to get a pair of those dinosaur grabby hands.
You don't think you need them until you do.
It's true.
All I can think of is Meet the
That's
Robinsons,
very true.
big head, tiny hands.
All right, we've got Dead Air Dennis next. Dead Air.
Yay! Since Paul went and took the bullet of doing improv, I won't. I'll take a riff, please.
All right. It's like Netflix. Okay. All right, Dennis. You're doing a 3-minute riff on Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Oh, that's great. Because that doesn't describe me at all. So I'm glad to talk about a subject that is not in any way, shape, or form about me. And I just disappointed everyone in the audience. Bigfoot. That's right. There is a show. There was a show on called Discovering Finding Bigfoot. Right. It was a docu-series about finding Bigfoot, and then they didn't find Bigfoot at all. Like that. Like all right, I don't know who, if it was Discovery or History Channel or whoever it was. They had no intention of ever actually finding Bigfoot. That show was to straight up troll people who believe in Bigfoot. That's what that was. They weren't like, hey, look, we may actually have evidence of Bigfoot and everyone's going to marvel in our scientific discovery. No, they're like, hey, do you know there's idiots that actually still believe in Bigfoot in like 2000 and something? Like, are you for real? Let's go out and make a show where we make them feel stupid. It's going to be great. Finding Bigfoot is the BuzzFeed of conspiracy theories. That's what that is. It was television clickbait for dudes with unkempt beards and bomb shelters. That's exactly what that show was. They designed, this is awesome that they designed a show that makes dudes who beat their wives and secretly cry because they don't get to murder things willy-nilly because, you know, we're a society that has rules. They decided a show to make them feel worse than they should probably feel worse about themselves. And here's the sad thing in our society is they didn't fall for the trap at all. No. Those morons watch the shows like, see, that's proof that there is a Bigfoot. Even though the show never found Bigfoot, they're like, the show, it's... You know, all right. I've interviewed a ghost hunter.
1 minute.
I lived with ghost hunter. All right, so when I moved here to Massachusetts, let's talk about people who don't believe in conspiracy theories, or that. Let's be honest, they should be what we should call them what they are, charlatans. That's what they are. But when I moved here to Massachusetts, the first place I lived is I moved into a house with a elderly gay male couple who were also ghost hunters. Right now, listen to
Yes.
And I'm talking to them.
God.
All right, I know that is a put those string words together, it looks like a Mad Libs, right? Like gay elderly ghost hunting couple. No, that's like none of those words. I'm just gonna keep hitting my microphone because I'm an audio fucking expert. And here's the thing, and the only reason I point out they're gay is because of this. When I talk to them about ghost hunting, this was not a scam that they do. Like they went out and they were a medium and they talked to the dead and they did these things for people. And here I know it wasn't a scam and they actually believe what they do is because when I was talking to them, they told me honestly that they don't charge money for this service. They will accept donations, but this is not a business for them. It's a calling. Now, I could understand if this was a scam and they're like, hey, look, we just take people for their money. Or even if they're like, hey, we just do this for the chicks, all right? Which it's clearly not possible because they're a gay male couple. Like, they're not going out there to try and trap ladies like, hey, I'm a ghost. Like, they're not Ricardo Montalbans, okay? They're not gigolos running around pretending like, ooh, I feel a spirit in the world. No, they are earnest about this. And that was the worst part about all of that. The second worst part about living with them was after about a week living with them, they came to me one morning and just asked us like, hey, how come you lock your door at night? I'm like, why do you know I lock my door? I think it's time for me to move. That's been more than 3 minutes. Thank you.
All right.
Woo!
I think that the ghost told him you locked your door.
The ghost, yes.
They wanted to recreate that scene from Ghostbusters.
They wanted to slime you?
Damn, you wanted to go to the library? That's pretty cool.
Okay, I've got Brian Nicholas Earl up next. Brian, are you ready?
Sure.
All right. What would you like today?
Can I get one of each?
Ooh, the combo platter.
Let's see.
Does it come with fries?
Chip Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Fries and a soda?
Here.
Hey Brian, I think you need to turn your volume up a little bit.
Oh.
Is that a little low?
Switch to my camera's mic. That better?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Brian, your improv prompt is that you're an editor of a new hip magazine for dental offices.
Ooh.
And your riff is ramen.
Ramen.
A new hip magazine for dental offices?
Mhm.
An editor? Okay. I'm going to start with ramen. I noticed a while ago that hot ramen is actually bottom shelf ramen.
True.
As far as store-bought ramens go, it is good, but come on. And that's just me being snobby about ramen for no reason. Okay. Oh, a new episode. Okay. All right, Doug. I got your new article. Why you should be afraid right now. I don't think this is gonna calm anybody down. These statistics are completely made up, and why is there so much blood in the pictures? Like, you know what this is, right? Like, you think that are you trying to take the system down from the inside? Are you trying to take dentistry down from the inside? Why are you against dentistry, Doug? Fuck you. No, get out of my office. Send Beth in. Hey, Beth. The fired Doug. His parents were funding the whole goddamn thing. Do you think that dentists will actually buy magazines again? It's too fine. This whole thing was just to feed off Doug. Fuck.
1 minute.
I knew I should have done something that didn't involve dentistry, considering I don't know anything about dentistry, nor does anybody else who works here know anything about dentistry. What? Did you guys just want to start a poetry zine? I'm done. Okay.
Yay.
Yay. You know, Brian, I really liked how you spun it to where you were talking to someone about an article they wrote for that magazine. I did not even think about that when I was writing that prompt. So kudos to you, man. You really did a good job. All right, I've got, uh-oh. Is Joe Gorman here?
Oh no,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh yikes.
In body, not in spirit.
Yeah. Oh yikes.
What would you like today?
Let's do a riff. Let's get out of the comfort zone here, huh?
All right, go.
Oh yikes, here we go. Here goes nothing.
Okay. Joe, you're doing a 3-minute riff on the best villains.
Oh damn.
Yes.
I love it. You know what? I'll tell you the best villains. It's the Hall of Presidents of the United States of America. A scorching hot political take that absolutely suits my needs and certainly panders to a demographic. But no, you absolutely should always want to kill the president of the United States of America. Hey, just because 45's out of the office doesn't mean we shouldn't not want to fucking take out a fucking president here or there. I'll tell you what I guess what you know what the funniest, craziest thing is like every fucking great Disney villain is kind of gay. Scar's pretty gay. Jafar's pretty gay. It's like he was like, I'm gonna make Jasmine my sex slave when he becomes Sultan. But like I don't know. It's like he didn't seem like he was like that interested in it. It seemed like it was more social norms where Jafar was like, all right, Agrabah's not that progressive, so I have to pretend to want to fuck Princess Jasmine. He could have cared less. He could have cared less. Absolutely. He wanted the power of it, but he wasn't all about that investment. Scar, super gay. Gayest ass fucking lion in the Pride Lands. You kidding me, dude? That guy was gay as fuck. Cruella de Vil, I think she's gay. She's in like the fashion industry. Fucking lesbian dude, hates dogs, open and shut case. They're giving her a fucking arc reboot. Get out of town, dude. Get out of town. I know everything. Ursula from Little Mermaid, the gayest of gay. Like, I'm surprised like they didn't. There was probably like a fucking seashell you could push in her chamber that just had like a row of fucking like empowering strap-on dildos. That's what her fucking eels probably doubled as too. Some kind of phallic symbol. So it's like, hey, King Triton, why were you trying to keep her from the fucking rest of Atlantis, man? Fucking let her get in there. Let's get weird in the fucking kingdom of Atlantis, right? There's all kinds of weird shit under the sea. Let it go. Who else was fucking gay? Maleficent. She was like a queenie ass fucking. Oh, the stepmom in Cinderella. That woman was like Bay Arthur lesbian vibes on that, right? Are you kidding? Man, what? Hey, don't put in people like, I can't believe this fucking white man is saying this. It's like, oh, fucking Disney wrote it, dude. And Disney was a fucking like, he was probably like the fucking greatest villain of all time. He was all about fucking eugenics and shit. So hey man, don't fucking blame me, dude. I go to Six Flags. Isn't that fucking the line in the sand? We fucking did it, man. Hell yeah. I'm trying to think if there's one last you know what the least fucking the least gay Disney villain was, and it wasn't even a Disney villain. It was only because Disney acquired the Fox library. But Rasputin from Anastasia, like that dude was like the least gay fucking villain, right? Because he was like banging the entire fucking Russian royal family and not dying. I think not dying is the least gay thing you can do, man. Sometimes I'm like just living. I'm like, damn, this is like the opposite of gay, I guess. I don't know. I guess I kind of floundered on that ending, but hey, it was fucking worth it, man. It was absolutely worth it. I said what needed to be said. I got the message out there. I gotta go back to work. That sucks. All right, everybody.
I think if nothing else, you gotta applaud Joe's animation knowledge. I mean, it's just
right.
It's amazing, you know. He's
All right, that's a lot about Disney. I didn't really know.
My 12-year-old niece would be jealous.
I've got Devin Flynn next. Devin, are you ready?
Yeah, I'll take a riff because improv doesn't matter what you give me, I'd probably be bouncing around the room and I don't have the energy for that. So I'll do a riff where I can sit in one spot.
Dang. And I wrote that, improv prompt of being a bouncing ball at a factory too. Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Glad I missed that one. Hachi Machi.
All right, Devin, you have 3 minutes to riff about weird flirting.
So
nice.
My sex life. And, no, I'm gonna run with that. So weird flirting, that's pretty much what I do. I've always considered myself awkward, but not during that time, when you're a teenager, because at that point you think you're suave, you think you're smart and clever. Not the fucking case, 15 years later, and you look back and go, that didn't pan out like I thought it would. So I think just accepting that and combining that with a weird authenticity just shows that you're a real person. You have flaws just like every other person. In fact, I really dove into that for the last couple of years, just accepting, having worked in mental health for 4 years. Guys, we're all a little fucked up. When it comes to dating, it's not about ignoring that and hoping for the perfect wife with the house and the white picket fence, and that everything's going to be great and that they have no problems that you have to deal with. No, it's about acknowledging they're going through some shit, but they're dealing with it. It's the people that aren't dealing with their shit. Those are the red flags. So how do you flirt with those people? Good question. Nameless crowd. Way. In fact, I found a very good, we'll call it an opener, if you will, on Tinder, was again just being a healthy vulnerability. So I wouldn't really inundate people, but when they said it's like, so tell me about yourself, what are you? And I would just tell them, it's like, oh, I do all these things, I do stand-up comedy. Yeah, that's never gotten me laid, but I would counter with a series of innocent and then weird, and then back to innocent questions like, what do you do for fun? What's your favorite color? Almost to the point of being sarcastic. What do you what's your job? What sort of late 20s, early 30s trauma are you dealing with that's relatable? Have you ever tried anal? What do you like to cook on the weekends? And surprisingly, that anal question always got a response, but it never freaked people out. If that's the first thing you ask a woman, if that's the first thing, that will freak them the fuck out. But if you sneak that in the middle, they're like, oh, he's just being charming, but he's also sexually adventurous. Somehow that fucking worked. It worked with my girlfriend, who we're still dating. So I gotta give it up for the anal question. That's a weird flirt. That was the original topic question, right? I'm still on topic. I don't really care anymore. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give that advice and the time back to the room. Ask in the middle, have you done anal? You're welcome.
Woo!
Anal!
Thank you. I can't wait for my first job interview. Pick that one right in the middle, and then I'm gonna get that job.
It's
All
only
right.
weird if you ask the interviewers, not if they ask you. You want that job, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Abigail, are you ready?
I don't know.
Hell of a segue.
We're just gonna
Hey guys,
you do things.
yeah, I'll do both. I'll do what I normally do.
Hey, Abigail, let me ask you a
Oh, we're not
question.
even on speaker, dude. Let me get on.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. It was a
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. You gotta ask 3. Rule of 3s, baby.
All right. Okay, Abigail, your improv prompt. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa, that's crazy. Okay.
I am.
Your improv prompt is your favorite team didn't make it to the Super Bowl. What did they do instead? And then your riff topic is the worst villains.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't know I was gonna be challenged today. Fuck. All right. Well, it was about Sprots and Super Bowl and bad villains. Well, I guess we can all agree that it's white men. Present company not excluded. I don't know what you guys have done. I don't watch sports. I was a bartender for fucking years, and I still do it occasionally, but I pretended so much to care about sports. Like, I live in an NFL town. I never once have given a fuck. And don't tell anybody, because like if somebody asks me, I have to say who dat, because if I don't, I'm fucking disrespectful. Have you guys done anal? Dude, that really threw me off. I'm gonna do all of my interactions with people and just like subtly like bring it in, like, can I peg you? And then
Catching on.
oh, it will. It absolutely will. No, I think my biggest like villain that I hate the most, like the worst, was Jacob from Twilight. Like, what in the fuck? And he is a villain. He is. Nobody talks about it, but like he is a villain. And like who imprints with a child? Like who does that? Who like wants to fuck a baby and like, you know what, I'll wait for you to grow up. Like that is some fucking weird shit. Stephanie Meyer is a fucking psychotic bitch. She's a real villain. I don't want to talk about sports because I don't know anything. I'm not gonna do that. But like Twilight, know way too much information about. We're gonna talk about it.
the baseball scene.
The baseball scene, dude.
Oh.
I wanted them to hit me that hard. I really did. I watched that and I was like, you know what? They do anal, and it. They were all so hot. Like I just wanted them all just like naked in a field. Like who doesn't want that? That fucking Jacob character. What a sketchy little bitch. I'm so angry about this, and I just don't care about any of it. Happy International Women's Day. Except for Stephanie Meyer. I'm done. I can't do this.
That's funny.
Woo!
That was sick.
That was so fun.
I
That
love
was a
that.
fucking ride, dude. Is that what I did to everybody? Holy shit, you're welcome. God damn.
Doesn't
That was
like
fucking
dirty.
Can we do that again?
Let's all do anal. Let's just.
That's how it starts. Have you ever done anal? And then let's just all do anal. I just told you a lot about my life in a very short amount of time.
All right, I have Jesse James Gettings next. Is he still here?
Here.
All right.
Crying, laughing.
I will find you, sir. There you are.
Oh shit.
Boop. All right. Hello, Jesse. What would you like today?
Riff.
All right, you got it. Oh, was that you? I was like, what was that? Hello, I am high. All right. Like there's a child in my house. Okay. All right, Jesse, you've got a 3-minute riff about bowling.
Bullying or bowling?
Bowling.
Bowling. Jesus. Pull these fucking kids out into the streets when I'm about to bowl. Rolling right down the alley. Because they're terrible. I don't know much about bowling. My wife's good at it, so I don't really respect it as a sport for that reason only. I'm sorry. I don't respect any sport where a 6'3" man can lose to a 5'1" woman. That's I'm kidding. She's great at it. I respect my wife. I love feminism. Happy women. What's going on? Don't you women have something big going on this month? Happy Women's History Month, I guess. I don't know. Whatever's going on with you people. Not like you people like women. Bowling. Sorry. The ball. I don't know. You got the pins. You roll her down there. Knock them out. Jesus Christ. I'm putting myself to sleep just thinking about bowling right now. Does anybody here bowl? We got a good crowd. Who bowls?
Nobody these days.
SB Athena and who else? Who else bowls? Woo! It's literally a fucking women's sport. No offense to y'all. You cannot prove that. Okay, now I have a little more respect for it, but it should be advertised as a woman's sport. Like I shouldn't be able to do it unless I get a sex change, and then I should be able to do it and set all the records. Abigail, you're getting a little affected there. You feel strongly about this. I feel like you don't want transgender people to participate in sports. That's what I'm getting. Where are we at on that? Say it. Say it while you're being recorded right now. Say it. I want to hear you say it. I want to hear you say that men shouldn't be able to beat women just because they get their dick cut off. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Little spicy. Okay, we're gonna bowl on through this until we get a strike.
Wow.
Oh, I know you guys are thinking, spare me the puns. Okay, I'm sorry. I hope my time's almost up because God knows I need a split right now.
30 seconds.
Right on. God damn. I don't have a lot of bowling puns here. You guys remember bumper bowling? What's the deal with that? I didn't even see it in the cars. You know what I mean? Why do they call it bumper bowling? They should just call it, I don't know, bowling with guardrails.
Nice.
Guardrails. Is that, please tell me it's over.
Yes, it's over.
Yeah, that's so pure.
Thanks a lot.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Amazing.
Okay. Bowling with guard things. Right off the tongue.
Mhm.
Drew, I've got you next. Drew, are you ready to play?
Drew, it's your turn.
Quality entertainment. Quality.
Oh.
All right.
Oh Jesus, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jesus.
Yes, we
Oh,
eliminated throw-up prompts, by the way.
I'll do a riff.
Okay, you got it.
Hey, you got me suspense with that one.
I know. I was waiting for it. I was like, dang. Okay. Drew, you have 3 minutes to riff about rainy days.
Rainy days. All right.
This guy knows how to party, am I right?
Mhm.
That
Raining
was
on the
actually,
inside.
that's not. Please count that as part of my time because that was. I'm actually using tactical time so that I can use that time to think about something funny to say right now instead of using it to think of something funny to say about the topic. Because I like to use my time improperly. I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know about y'all. I don't want to make this. I don't want to turn this open mic into a dating website any more than it already has been. But kind of a big fan of rainy days. I like those rainy days. Like I'm only happy when it rains. Like that song from Guitar Hero 5 and probably like music history. Garbage. They did that, but it's not. Great song. I'm a big fan of rainy days because like rainy days, it's kind of like having your own little mini personal COVID pandemic, like just for yourself and like temporary. It's like a little free trial that we all used to get as kids. It's like, when you're like 12 or perhaps 13, maybe 14, fuck. And you decide, and you got to go outside and like ride bikes around. But like, things have been really heavy on your mind. Things have been like really weighing pretty heavily on you since, the first time you saw a man die in the movie theater because you went and watched the movie Piranha 3D in theaters in 3D when you were 13. And it's kind of been hard to think. You kind of just need some time to process and cry alone in your room. But like, still jacking it because of all the titties that were in that movie, but like still crying. The movie was a real tearjerker. You just need time to think, but you don't have that year-long period of nationwide shutdown due to the gross mismanagement of a very premeditated and predictable disease by the government who really doesn't give a fuck about you or me or any of us. They just care about making their own money. That hadn't happened yet. So that none of that was because you were still 11. So the rain came, and that was like our own little day-long pandemic. He'd be, hey man, you want to come outside and ride bikes and not think about the crushing weight of existence? And he'd be like, nah, man, can't. It's raining. I need to wear a mask. Big mask. Umbrella's a big mask for the top of your head. Am I done yet, please?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I've got to try that drinking the water thing at the beginning of my set. That makes me really happy that you did that because it looked like a cool way to ease the anxiety and then just go into how I don't like rainy days very much.
That was water?
Guys,
It
I'm
was very
high.
nice. Ozarka, good water.
All the jokes go downhill from here with me. I'm sorry. Okay, I've got SB next. Wait, are you here?
Yes, Oz is here.
Oh, yay. All right, okay.
So your improv is you work at CTU. I'm just kidding.
Listen, I could go on. You're gonna have to give me more than 3 minutes. Fuck this show, man. Made me stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning watching. Upset.
All right, SB, what would you like? A riff or an improv prompt?
Combo platter, please.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Look. Ivan's wife get mad happy, but she don't even want to do a set. So I'm not okay with the happy.
Okay.
I signed up.
Shots fired.
You gonna do it?
But I signed up.
Oh snap! All right. I'll take it
Shots
back.
fired back. She just checked Reggie. What are you gonna do?
I'm just waiting for my turn, but no, I'm here for it.
Got you. I'm with it.
Yes.
She played the meek you scared me card. That's a dangerous card, SB. Be careful.
That's right.
Playing in the trap.
All right, SB.
Go ahead, mama.
Your improv prompt is you're a pro wrestler from the 80s.
Wow.
And your riff is about Big Bird.
Oh. Well, in honor of wrestling, I did wear my woo thing shirt today. All right, so 80s wrestler, and I'm sorry, what was the
riff? Is Big Bird.
Big Bird. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm gonna practice my promo set on y'all. This is gonna be the draft before we get it out there today, okay? So you already know the new wrestler that wants to come and fight me for the championship, trying to take my belt away from me. All right, they call this guy Big Bird. I don't know where he come from. I don't know where he came from. But apparently he's yellow. I don't know if that means he's scared or what, but I'm gonna take it as that. Okay, he's big and he's scared because here I am. I'm Big E. Big E here, trying to take against Big Bird. He trying to take my name. I understand. We don't do that in the streets. We're gonna be Lil Bird by the time I'm done with him. Lil Yellow Bird, because this is how we do in the streets here in the 80s. Okay, I'll beatbox him in the ring. Then I'm gonna do some break dancing, and I'm gonna break his Yellow Bird ass. He ain't gonna take this championship belt from me, y'all. All right, I'm gonna throw him against the ring and turn him into a wing. That's right. I'm gonna eat that Yellow Bird up, some chicken wings. Okay, Big Yellow Bird. He's scared. It's all right though. It's all right because he know where I come from. This belt get kind of heavy, y'all. My bad. You know what I'm saying? What they say? Heavy is the I can't even remember that. They're saying it's the 80s. I done too much fucking drugs. I don't even remember what I took. So here we go. He thinks he's stronger than me. He forget. I'm from the Bronx. We from the streets. This is how we do. We turn them into the ground. We tear that ass up. Make sure that he ends up fighting in the ring. The next one he gonna have to go to is the Undertaker, because the Undertaker gonna have to bury him. You understand? So here we go. Big
1 minute.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give the rest of the time back to the room. This is the rest of my promo, y'all. Watch tonight so I can fuck that bird. Oh,
wow!
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah! It's gonna be Little Bird. Little Bird. All right.
Little Bird coming for Big Bird.
That was great, SB. Oh my goodness.
Good.
Okay. I've got Chip Jones next.
I'll take a riff.
All right.
Reading is fundamental.
Here we go. It's nice to see you, Chip. We missed you.
Nice to be seen. I missed you too.
Woo! Okay.
Well.
You too, Rick?
Yes.
Hey, she's excited.
Okay, Chip. You have
Yeah,
3
okay.
minutes to. This is crazy.
It's crazy.
3 minutes to riff on Disney on Ice.
Disney on Ice.
Yeah.
All right, 3 minutes on Disney on Ice. Well, you know, he is dead, so they got to put him somewhere, or else he just pick up the place, you know? So I'm thinking that's the best place. I mean, they could have put Disney on dirt, but, you know, then he starts to decompose, you know? And you can put Disney under the dirt, but then it's hard to dig him out, you know, when they open up the vault to bring out, you know, the old stuff. So I think Disney on Ice is probably the best way to go. But I'm assuming you're probably talking about the shows, you know, where they take the shows and they adapt them for kids to watch, you know. So I think that's always nice, you know, mixing in the sort of the Disney princesses and princes into sort of a ice capades sort of show, you know, because it adds a little more danger, you know, that somebody could actually hurt themselves, you know, doing a triple axel or something, you know. And I think it would be even better, you know, for the adults if they instituted sort of like the I don't know, the lame horse rule. Like if somebody hurts themselves on the ice, you know, breaks a leg or something, that they just go out and shoot them. You know, I mean, that's it. Just put them down. Put them down, you know. And you know, it's in line. It's in line with what Disney does. You know, I think every kid learned about death through Bambi. You know, Bambi's mom getting killed. So I think, you know, Disney has had a whole long history of teaching death to children. You know, and I think you can't. I don't think you can lessen the value of that in our society. You know, I think that there should be somebody, you know, like the Disney people that take the onus on them to actually show children how cruel and how you know, debilitating and how unjust the world is. You know, I mean, I think that's a valuable lesson that every child should learn. So I think you know, back in the olden days, you know, kids lived on a farm, and so they would see an animal get put down. And now we just take them to a, you know, a nice, beautiful cartoon movie, and you know, and let them experience death that way. You know, so I think, you know, I think it's you know, what's the phrase from The Lion King? Circle of life. Well, actually, circle of death. Circle of death, I think, is what it is. So. I think that you know, Disney on Ice is just a metaphor for where we're all headed. And you know, if we're lucky and we're rich enough, maybe we too can be cryogenically frozen and come back a millennium in the future. All right, I think that's my time. Thank you.
Whoa! Yep. That was quite, you know, it's true. I actually did learn about death with the Bambi movie. Except they didn't explain to me that she died. They said she just went away for a long time. Like, oh, whoa, she was abandoning him. Oh, I get that.
See, when I was a kid, we had the trifecta. We had the Bambi, we had Where the Red Fern Grows, and then we had Sounder. So I mean, it was just like death, 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 death.
Where
you
the
know,
Red
and
Fern Grows. Oh my goodness, that
like,
book. Okay. Kirk Broussard, you're next.
Yo, what's up?
All right, we've got you ready to go, and boop. What would you like today?
Let's just do a riff.
Okay.
See what happens.
Oh, these are all stuck together. Okay.
Oh, Sam, what have you been doing?
Kirk, you're gonna do a 3-minute riff about TikTok.
All right, right on. Yeah, shit, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start my 3 timer. That's fine. TikTok, what is that? I'm too old for that. I'm not a member. I mean, I do watch Stephanie's TikTok riff alert, which is fun, but part of that is because she's pre-selected ones that are going to be appealing. So yeah, I don't know if I could put up with just terrible video after terrible video. Do you swipe through them? How does that fucking app work? Does it, I mean, I see them do it on Tom Segura and Christina Pazitsky's, I can't think of the name of their podcast, but she does crazy TikTok stuff that's unlike anything I ever see on Stephanie's. So like the variety's there. I don't know. Maybe it is appealing to me. Maybe I'm convincing myself over this 3 minutes that I'm going to sign up for TikTok. Should I do a video of my first thing? Is that something I should do? Should I record it right now? How long does it take to sign up? More than 2 minutes, right? That's all I've got left. we'll abandon that idea for now. Maybe I can do it before the mic finishes up here. Just, yeah, I don't know. That's how you're supposed to be funny. I see Cody do some funny ones on there. It's like just doing his jokes, which work, like little short jokes. Those are funny. It's clever. I don't know. I appreciate, like, I don't know. I started off saying like I didn't like that format, but anything that encourages people to just be creative. Like, I can't discourage that in any way. Like, I mean, creating content, like I've been shooting like sketches like with friends of mine locally, like, and that's something I've never really done before, but just creating content, writing, acting, there's big air quotes when I say acting. Yeah, just directing. I mean, yeah, it's fun. I don't know. It's better than just sharing goddamn memes, right? Isn't it better than that? I mean, at least make your own memes. Am I right, Chip? I know he hears me. He's right there. Fuck yeah, make your shit. I mean, stamp your fucking thing on there so that when somebody steals it and shares it, you've got credit. I don't know. Oh, man, it's so much better than just, yeah, I don't know, all the time that comics spend angrily commenting and reacting to things online. Like, shouldn't they just all be writing? Wouldn't that be better? Wouldn't that be a better use of their time ultimately? Just turn off the comments on every Facebook post just as soon as someone shares it, just so that anyone who thinks they can be helpful with a comment, they're just like, oh, maybe I'll just write a joke instead. And then we'll see them at the next open mic. Probably not at the improv type of thing, like Athena's sweet little afternoon delight here. I don't know. This is fun. I'm glad I always just casually jump out of work while still on the clock to do this every Monday. That's fun. Nobody is friends with me online from work, so that won't compromise my sweet, sweet position selling shit over the phone. Thank you, guys. That's my time.
Hey.
Thank you, Kirk.
Oh, yeah, TikTok. I forgot.
How long are TikTok videos?
1 minute.
1 minute?
60 seconds, yeah.
Oh, max.
Oh,
Yeah, it's usually 15 seconds to 60
Yeah.
seconds max, but it can vary in between.
Yep.
He had to riff longer than he could have done on TikTok.
Okay. So is anybody doing TikTok porn? Because like 1 minute's probably about the perfect length.
Porn? No.
No, you cannot do that. There are lots of children on that app. TikTok is very serious about what they will and will not allow on there.
Okay, because I mean,
Because
1 minute's perfect length for me. I'd be done. 54 seconds. I mean, that'd be great. Okay.
Yeah, I'd be done 54 times.
I wrote a letter to the Chinese government about the full frontal restrictions on TikTok, and they're going to get back.
Hey, Kurt, let's talk. Maybe we can branch out to a TikTok porn. We could start our own platform.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, you can call it Dick TikTok.
TikTok, right there. It's right there.
No, TikTok.
This is where the magic
TikTok.
happens every
There you
week.
go. TikTok.
All right.
All right, let's all worship this together.
On that note, we've got Sandra coming up. Are you? I'm sorry you had to follow this. It's like I love her to do it.
That's where we had to follow anal.
Oh, she works in restaurants. Like, she knows all about. Yeah. This is very, very tame compared to some of the stuff she hears.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
What would you like to do? A riff or an improv prompt?
I will try a riff.
Okay. Okay. All right, Sandra, you're going to do a 3-minute riff about Panda Express.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, funny enough, I've only just discovered Panda Express in the pandemic. Wow, big surprise. But my fiance Ivan, who you guys know and love, he obviously has been a huge fan of Panda Express and has been trying to get me to try it for years. And we always had a neighborhood Chinese place, and so we would do that instead. But I'm kind of like mind blown by Panda Express. Like, I didn't think that Chinese food could be fast food, but it, like, they just did that, and it's pretty incredible. I unfortunately don't think I have very many funny things to say about Panda Express, which is pretty much a bummer in this moment. But I have been figuring out that West Coast Chinese food is a different experience than East Coast Chinese food. And that has been strange because I very ignorantly thought it was all the same fucking everywhere. But that is what happens when you're locked on the East Coast forever. I also recently found out on TikTok that there's East Coast and West Coast butter, which I didn't know was a thing at all. But when I got over here, I realized that butter sticks are like all like squat and short. And on the East Coast, everyone knows they're like a regular, at least for me, I thought that was the regular shape and size. But so one of the things you can discover on TikTok that is funny and absolutely not pornographic is random facts about how butter is made on different sides of the country. And I know I have so much time left, but I'm going to yield it because I am unfortunately not as humorous as I usually am. So I appreciate being here, but I'm going to go ahead and respectfully tap out.
Woo! Yes, Sandra. You know what? I'm glad that you even tried, man. That's it's hard to do, and you
It
made
is.
the step, which is trying. Okay, we've got Todd next. Todd, where are you?
I'm right here.
Okay,
I'm here.
Todd, what would you like to do? A riff or a improv prompt?
Well, let's do a riff. I mean, this is my.
You got it.
I'm breaking my Zoom comedy cherry today.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
We're gonna need some butter.
I hella want to eat butter now. So gross. Okay. Todd, you're doing a 3-minute riff on brainwashing.
Brainwashing. I can do this. All right. Well, if we're gonna talk about brainwashing, we gotta mention a few things like QAnon and Scientology. What else? Catholicism. Pretty much religion in general, really. But brainwashing, it seems as though like a lot of the conspiracy theorists fall into these categories of believing everything that they see on YouTube. Like nobody ever verifies things. They just, oh, I saw it on YouTube, so therefore it must be true. I don't understand that. To me, it's like, for me, it's watching videos online is entertainment, not for education. And this is not funny for some reason to me. I don't know how can you make a brainwashing funny? Well, I mean, I suppose you could talk more about QAnon people because they believe some of the weirdest shit, right? Like they believed that John F. Kennedy Jr. was going to be coming back to life and like saving the United States. What? And they also believed that the Cheeto in charge was coming back to be in charge, and that didn't happen either. That was supposed to happen, I think, yesterday. Of course, it didn't happen. Yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, folks.
You could do it.
You're killing it.
I'm doing it. I still got like a minute and a half left, right? So, God, what can you say about brainwashing other than that it's a sad thing that happens to people and it's hard to get out of, and those who try to get out of it get ridiculed and whatever else, and this is not at all funny. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and yield the rest of my time to the rest of the people that are not laughing.
Wow. Awesome, Todd. Thank you for popping your cherry with that lovely set.
That was terrible, but okay.
Hey, I mean, a lot of people, they start out and they have a little bit of a hard time, and then they come the next week and they're better, and it's crazy how much you can grow.
And the thing is, you guys have all had great topics. I could have totally riffed on those things a lot better, I think. And like, I could have easily talked about Bigfoot because I'm from the Northwest and they're everywhere out here. And yes, I'm one of those assholes that believe in them. But yeah.
So
I know
you're
people have
saying
seen
you
them.
saw the documentary.
I've watched an episode of that show. Yes, and he is right about that show. Is terrible. It's a group of people who. It's like watching, like you said, Ghost Adventures, where it's essentially, Ghost Adventures. I always thought was like, what if Jersey Shore decided to be Ghost Hunters? So, hey, Ghost, I bet you can't scare Vinny over here. Yeah.
Okay, I've got Stephanie Knowles in the room. Stephanie, are you ready to go now?
Oh shit, yeah, I can go now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hi, Gio.
I definitely want improv.
Okay. Ugh, I have the Pokemon song stuck in my head. Okay. Especially since I don't know the lyrics. It's really upsetting. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Sam wrote it. Okay, ready? Stephanie. Oh no! The world has run out of toilet paper. What are you going to do?
This is my TED Talk on how to rub your ass on the carpet like a dog with its anus. Yes, you heard me correctly. We now will have rugs in our bathroom. They smell very bad, but you will just rub your anus all over it, and it'll get off of all of the shit. Now you'll probably get shit back on your butt. And then we have a secondary rug for the second run shit, okay? And your dogs and your cats will be like, is your butt itchy like mine? In this pandemic, is there medicine that you can actually go out and buy so my anus doesn't itch anymore? No, you just rub your ass on my carpet. What the fuck? So yeah, and if you don't get, for us ladies, for shaking out our pee, we are now going to have a vagina shaker. Like those little weight band shakers you have. Well, this one is going to be just the size of like our hips right here, and it's going to shake it violently over the toilet until every drop of urine is gone. You're in luck. Of course, you won't have any urine on you, so you can't really use that urine luck because there's nothing there now. It'll be clean in luck. That doesn't even fucking make sense. So we're gonna find lots of ways to wipe our asses and stuff. If you have extra clothing, just wipe your ass on your clothing. Yeah, you're probably gonna wear that. Yeah, you're gonna smell. People are gonna go, oh, you didn't think to use plants as toilet paper, you fucking idiot. Because you're using your own clothing. That's probably not the smartest thing. Another thing that I think we could use for toilet paper is just our own hands. Have you ever thought about that? I mean, it's kind of gross, but you just kind of wipe your hand on there. But then if you have to turn on the sink, you're kind of getting fecal matter on your on the faucets, unless you have one of those automatic faucets in public bathrooms. But then if you think about it, you'd also get shit on the door as you're like unlock the door, and then the next person that goes in the bathroom, they're gonna get shit on their hands, but then they're gonna put their own that hand down the toilet, and wipe their own shit. So the doors are just gonna be like these brown mud doors, and it's gonna be thick with shit, like that's turned into like almost a concrete, like some kind of substance that you can actually build with. I have no idea where. I am sorry. I am sorry for all of the visuals I have put into your head today. Just imagine your hands covered with shit. You might have diarrhea is just a different version of a fondue fountain nowadays. Believe me, guys. Thanks.
Woo! Stephanie, that was great. I
I
like
didn't
how-
even think of a bidet.
I like
took
how
a shower.
Sam was like, "Oh no!" on that prompt. Oh my god. Hey Dante, did you want to go up? I'll take that as a hell no. All right. Well, Stephanie was the last person up, I think, unless anybody else wanted to go. Any takers? Hello? All right. Thank you so much for coming to the Afternoon Delight Open Mic. I will see you next Monday at 12:30 PST. PM. It's
I'll get a bidet.
They
They are so good.